Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Power of the 72 Name of God. And in this week, we're going to speak and learn about the 72 names of Mem He Shin and Lamed Lamed He. These two combinations are the last combination of the month of Aries, the month of Nisan. And as we spoke in the last classes about this month and the correspondent 72 names, that we are going through a process of true cleansing of our thoughts, our negative thoughts, to purify ourselves. And within that, we connect into true healing, mental healing and physical healing. Mem He Shin and Lamed Lamed He are the two combinations that are fairly known out of the 72 names. Because Mem He Shin is really to awaken healing in our life and in other people's life. We meditate on those sequences to inject the power of healing. And Lamed Lamed He, another sequence that connects us to the power of dreams. But how these both connect, and what is the angle that and the teaching that can teach us the connection between those two names and to the energy of this month, of this purification of our thoughts. So today I want to show you a different angle and a different explanation or additional explanation of these two sequences. You know, when we are purifying ourselves, as we spoke, we really connect into a complete total freedom from Satan, total freedom from uncertainty. We connect to total freedom from our ego. And when we are free from our ego, Satan, we are more connected to one another. We feel that there is no space between us to people, between us to nature, between us to the Creator. This is a pure soul consciousness, that we are part of everything and everything is part of us. Because in everything that exists in this world has body consciousness and soul consciousness, external and internal. We need to have this balance between the two energies, or the internal and external. We need to create balance. People, plants, trees, animals, all has a body consciousness and a soul consciousness. And if we are able to be in touch only with our soul consciousness, we will be able to see that we are really all connected, that everyone and everything that exists in this world has one common thread, which is the light force of the Creator. That the light force that exists within each one of us. The body consciousness alone is external and is completely our ego that creates separation and the idea or thought that we cannot achieve certain things or that miracles can really occur in our life. It stems from the idea that I'm fragmented because I'm not in touch with my soul or in my soul consciousness, and I'm not in touch with the soul consciousness of everything else that around me. When we speak about Mem He Shin, one of the understanding that we can learn today from the three-letter Mem He Shin is that besides the fact that it's awaken healing, it's always also awaken the ability to create balance in our life. Balance between the external to the internal. Balance between the soul consciousness and the body consciousness. We all seek for balance, and this name is here to help us to awaken this and to connect with this. It's exactly as when we see this name, and you can see here in the slide, you see the same letters of Mem He Shin are the same letter that is the name of Moses, Moshe. And when we speak about Moses and we speak about Moshe, there's a great understanding about him as a being, not just as a leader, as a human being, as it says in the Midrash, in the supported script, to explain more about Moses. Moses achieved complete balance and the connection to the whole idea of the concept of oneness. And when we are connected to oneness, and when we connect to the soul consciousness, obviously we bring healing, not to our mental healing, but it's automatically influence and affecting our body healing. Interesting enough that Mem He Shin, the numerical value of Mem He Shin, is 345, which is the same numerical value of the word ratzon, desire, in Hebrew. When we connect to our desire, and when we awaken our desire to be the one of like a desire to receive in order to share, to really be the great channel of the Creator and the channel of the light in my life, we connect to a complete balance and therefore healing in our physical body. When we work on any form of addiction, which when we are slave to anything that controls my life, when we overcome that, when we get a total freedom, as I mentioned earlier, we connect ourselves to Mem He Shin. There's a sequence within the 72 name that I'll elaborate more when we'll reach that week, but it's called Pei He Lamed, which is removing addiction or healing any form of addiction. Pei He Lamed, numerical value 115 times 3. Let's bring us to 345, 6 or 5 of Mem He Shin, which means 3 times Pei He Lamed, overcoming addiction. When we really have all the intention there, we receive in balance in our life, therefore receiving healing. Right? When we speak about Moses, there's a story of Moses that all 7 days that he was at in the presence of the burning bush, basically the Creator chose him to be the leader of the Israelites. But on those 7 days, there was like really active conversation between Moses and the Creator, that Moses says, I'm not really the right person to be the leader. And the Creator told Moses, Lech b'shlichuti, like go under my command, like with my energy, like with my guidance, I'm backing you up. And still Moses told the Creator, I'm not the right person. I don't think I'm the right person for it. For 7 days, it was back and forth. And the Creator told him, Lech lecha, go, and no, and so forth. So 7 days, the Creator's telling me, I'm telling you, you're going to be the leader, you're going to lead, and you tell me I'm not fit, send someone else instead of me. Moses, the whole time that he asked from the Creator to choose a different leader, basically he was convinced, and from his heart, that his brother Aaron is much more fitted to be the leader of the Israelites. He thought that he's the most appropriate person for the job, that Aaron is the most appropriate of a job. So all the thought that Moses had at this time of the conversation with the Creator wasn't really selfish. It was really thinking about his brother. It seems that in the script that Moses got punished by it, but it's not. The Creator gives Moses to work and gather all the items that's needed to the Mishkan, together to the tabernacle, together with the Israelite. But what it is that one of the Kabbalists named Ishtura Farchi from France is asking, for example, why the mountain that Adam was created, that the binding of Isaac took place, why that mountain was chosen to be the place where the Mishkan, the tabernacle, will rest. It was chosen, it says, because of a story that took place in the old city of Jerusalem. And the story is about the two brothers, that they had a farm and they only had like one line that really divide between one farm to another. And one time on that border between the two farms, they found a treasure. And the two brothers started to argue on which part of the farm this treasure lays. It like belongs to you or belongs to me. But the argument wasn't about like this treasure belonged to me. Each brother said, this treasure, I think it's part of your land. It belongs to you, take it. And the other brother told the other brother, this treasure, no, it belongs to you because I think it's actually part of your land, and it's part of your farm. And this is like we're arguing with really love to one another, that each one start to convince each other to take the treasure because it belongs to you. And the Creator saw those actions of the brothers and the love that everyone like really not just gave up, but really gave the treasure to the other one, and with so much love and dignity, that the Creator said, because of the love, because of the mesirut nefesh, the giving away from your soul, this is the place where the tabernacle will rest. This is where the light is. And the Midrash says that besides all the historical thing that took place on that mountain, just because those two brothers, with the ultimate sacrifices that they've done for one another, the tremendous amount of love that was demonstrated there without any agenda, that one person really wanted to do good for the other person. This is the only reason that the tabernacle was chosen to be in that place. The sacrificing from a person that doesn't think that, oh, this belongs to me. I give it out of love that I have for someone else. This is not even mine, and I'm giving, and it doesn't belong to me. And this is a complete other level that it's demonstrated here between these two brothers and between Moses and Aaron as brothers as well. This is the secret. Because Moses only thought that Aaron is capable and he is the person to be the leader of the Israelites because of his love and appreciation for his brothers, for his brother. And he meant that he is much bigger than me, he is much capable than me, he is much fit to this job. And in those 7 days in the burning bush, Moses wasn't like really on desiring to show himself that he's the spiritual person and I'm giving it. No, because he truly saw with his heart that Aaron was the person for this job. And because of that, because of the Moses that really argued kind of with the Creator, was full of love and appreciation to Aaron, that he merit the opportunity to really take the Israelite from slavery to redemption. He merited to be that channel. And therefore, the secret that is awakened within this Mem He Shin, that we want to see another angle of it, the secret is that it's awakened within us, especially to this week, to demonstrate in our life this level of giving over out of love and really appreciation to someone else, being in a true care to someone else. It's not by coincidence that we see within the 72 name chart that the Mem He Shin and Lamed Lamed He are side by side. Why? Because Mem He Shin is Moses, and Lamed Lamed He, if we switch the letters, we see that Lamed Lamed He is the name of Hillel HaZaken, from the teachers of Rabbi Akiva and then Rabbi Shimon. Hillel was the one that thought that you don't do anything that you hate to your fellow friends. Both of them, it's mentioned here in the Ari, in the Shara Gilgulim, which is Gates of Reincarnation. I'll read the Hebrew and will translate it. That the Ari is saying, Inyan Moshe v'Hillel HaZaken, אשר שניהם שווים במידת הענווה, ושנותיהם שוות, אינם סוד בית שמות שמם בית ה' מם ה' שין and למד למד ה'. Which means the Ari explains that Moses and Hillel HaZaken, both of them have the same pure level of humbleness and pure level of the Mesirut HaNefesh, which is really giving over from your love, from a pure moment that of love, of appreciation for someone else. This is why both of these greatest souls appear side by side, because both of them brought to this world redemption and tools and knowledge of not just love, but the ability to connect to an internal and personal redemption by awakening love for another person in such a pure level. And hopefully, I hope that we will be able to merit this for eternity. And we have the ability in this week to exercise it, to bring balance into our life, and to connect to the secret of Mem He Shin and Lamed Lamed He, that awakening this light in everything, that we need to have like this moment in our life, in our day, that we want to give over from out of love and appreciation to someone else. So this is the exercise that we have for ourselves this week. As we're purifying ourselves from the thoughts, how we manifesting it in our life, how we bring in even much level of purification through awakening of this giving of over from true love to someone else, to really reveal light in our life in a way that of excitement, to take out any darkness from our life by giving over out of love. And it doesn't, and it says also in Psalms as well about Moses that was so happy with Aaron, his brother. And it says, כשמן הטוב יורד על הזקן, כזקן הארון, אור גדול, which means כזקן הארון, like only tremendous amount of light can be revealed when there is an overwhelming of love and letting go and giving over. So this week, with the power of Mem He Shin, connecting to Moses, connecting to the balance, awakening balance in our life, it's where we, with excitement and appreciation, we want to give over love to someone else, really with true care. Because the happiness of Moses and Aaron merited the redemption of the Israelite in Egypt. It couldn't happen without this love that Moses and Aaron had. And this is why we're receiving it as we conclude in this month, as we passed the holiday of Passover, because it's really to pass over. We're right now over that bridge of the purification of our thought, and now the action. The action is connection to a true happiness, an overwhelming love and appreciation to someone else. This what will bring our personal redemption. And this is the tool that we receive from Mem He Shin and Lamed Lamed Hey. This is the pure joy that we can experience this week. That is again bringing the basic foundation for the month to come and the year to come ahead. And I know that probably some of you asking, yeah, but just a second. This is all okay, but Lamed Lamed Hey is dreams. What is about the dreams? What is that about dreams? You know, it's a completely different lesson, but if you can connect to the dream aspect of it, is when we activating our positive, beautiful love and appreciation during the day to everything that exists in our life, to see the good within my reality and other people, to give over with much love to another person. When we go to sleep at night, our soul is full. And when our soul is full, we're being charged with additional knowledge and more information. Therefore, we are able to dream. We're able to sleep well, and we're able to dream. Some of the things about dreams, you know, we have the service that we have Mordechai Balas. Can help with dream interpretation. If you have any question about it, you can contact him, or even how to sleep well. He has many tools. But one of the things that we can awaken with Lamed Lamed Hey is to remind ourselves that during the day, our actions, our thoughts need to tie in to the soul consciousness. Therefore, when we go to sleep, we sleep well and we dream. And through our dream, we can get messages from the upper worlds. Beautiful messages that can really contribute in our process of growth and elevating our consciousness even further, and to connect to more blessings in our life. You know, there are many stories about dreams. The one about the Ari that I've mentioned earlier, that he came into the dream to his student, before he became his student, Rabbi Chaim Vital. And the Ari told Rabbi Chaim Vital in the dream that you need to come and visit me. The Ari was living in Tzfat. Rabbi Chaim Vital lived in Damascus. And kind of like he came to his dreams often, kind of bothering Rabbi Chaim Vital to awaken him to the desire to come and visit and search and look for the Ari. And he came. Rabbi Chaim Vital, he got the message, okay, you're coming too much in my dream. Let me see who is this person that is coming in my dream. He traveled from Damascus to Tzfat, and he met the Ari. And what a merit, because the light that revealed from this connection of the Ari as a teacher to his student, Rabbi Chaim Vital, revealed so much information, so many secrets, so much light for generation till generation, to the end of time, that we keep obviously like learning and understanding just even bits from it, but so much information. And this is also like we can see like what a power of the dreams, that when we connect to our soul consciousness and we activate in ourselves with positive thoughts, with overwhelming of love and care to someone else, without thinking about what's the agenda that I have, we get in the balance, we connect into complete healing of body, mind, and soul, alignment. Therefore, we can dream. We can dream. But again, we always can connect to Hillel. That was the teacher of Rabbi Akiva, of the Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, the whole purpose of love your neighbor as yourself. And with that, we conclude in this month. And this week, activate the power of love within you towards other people and towards yourself. So we build the foundation for the next month. We'll meet you in next class. Thank you for joining me today. And we all have a blessed week, and that we will hear only good news. Thank you.